Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, this is G Forever.
Yeah, so we have the Hiya Godzilla action figure. We're going to compare it to NECA and SH MonsterArts. Which is better?
Yeah, well, first off, we have to thank Ned Chang for providing us these photos and video. And yeah, here he is out of the bo or here he is in the packaging and now out of the box.
Yay. Yeah, so we haven't seen this in person yet, but Ned's done an excellent job here of taking high quality, like high definition photos and video. And
Yes.
so what do you think here, G Forever?
Yeah, from the photos, he's looking really good. At certain angles, he looks perfect. So yeah, I think the only thing I'm not too fond of is that pin on the jaw, but otherwise he's looking really good for the price point with lots of articulation, pretty decent sculpt and good paintwork.
Yeah, it's not all one thing I like. It's not all one color, as you see here. He's mostly gray, but he also has this little brown
Mm,
in him, and I think the brown helps like show the highlight, show the details of the sculpture,
yes,
and
definitely
also a little
does.
lighter color, like sort of like in the crevices is brown. Oh yeah, and here we go. Here's the comparison. On the
Oh
left
yeah.
is NECA from 2019. In the center is this Hiya 2021, and on the right is SH MonsterArts. I take it also 2021.
2019.
No, that's 2019. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Glad you're here to tell us.
All
Okay,
right.
that but
So
first thing I see, Hiya is bigger. He's taller,
yeah,
taller and
yay.
bigger. Yay!
He definitely took the award for being the tallest of the three.
Yeah, and then so comparing him to NECA, it looks like similar articulation, but a little more, like more
Yes.
on the neck, more on the knees.
Yes, I see more on the legs definitely. And yeah, I think I feel without having it in person that the Haya version is kind of like a cross between the NECA and the SH Monster Arts. Definitely having a lot more articulation than the NECA and also having much more it seems to be a better sculpt, especially face on. If you look at this face on, he really looks just like as he does in the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna have more comparison photos too. But yeah, yeah, face on, it looks like a great sculpture. Yeah, it does really remind me of the movie more
Yeah.
than the SH Monster Arts.
Hmm.
And it looks like it doesn't have like those big gaps that we get with Monster Arts.
Yeah, the gaps are better. There are, depending on the angle, you can see some gaps, but I think overall, it's a good kind of like a good representation. You're gonna sacrifice the sculpture for the articulation. So I think it's a good, it's a good mix. Like you have enough articulation, you have a bigger size,
Yeah.
and then you still have a decent sculpt.
But yeah, here too, it looks like the paint is very similar to the NECA paint, which again, I
Hmm.
like the NECA paint more than the Monster Arts paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monster Art paint tends to just use one color,
Yeah,
which is a bit
very
drab.
plain. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So,
So yeah, definitely the NECA has more yellow, like a beige yellow, whereas the Haya has more like a brown dust color.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yep,
yeah. I
more
like it.
earth tones.
Now here, I think we're looking at the NECA
Yep,
Monster Arts,
yep.
and then we're going to see the Haya. Here we
And
go.
here's
So,
Haya. Yep.
and here's the side without the pin. Now,
Yes.
once again, I think that's NECA
Yep,
Monster
Monster
Arts,
Arts.
and then oh my word, the
Here's
Haya looks so
Haya.
much better.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it looks so much better from
And the
straight
th
on.
yes, and the three of them together.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, yeah. I like the now, yeah. So talking about the articulation, yeah, like in the Monster Arts, just looks a yeah, a little off to me.
Hmm.
Uh, but then, yeah, talking about that, and I think Ned's got some great video too. So we'll sort of see the compromise between like
Hmm.
articulation and and gaps.
Yep.
So we've got some. So it is possible to make gaps with
Hmm.
the Haya, but yeah, you don't have to look at the gaps though. You can like put the gaps towards the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
And now
face
here's
on, like just looking at the head, I think head alone is a clear winner because it's a really great sculpt. It really captures that 2021 Godzilla Legendary MonsterVerse Godzilla. And I'm looking at the Prime One statue right now. It's very close to that, but at a much more smaller size.
oh yeah, look at the
Yeah, check out.
articulation there.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, NECA can't do that, so it's really nice that
Here's a
Haya
side view.
has.
I'm trying to understand the eyes. There's a little bit of white in the Haya eyes,
Yep.
but you think that might just be kind of like a reflection, like
Yeah, I
trying to
think
simulate a
it's
reflection.
exactly. Yeah, a lot of figures have like that little white in the corner.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I think yep,
because
the
it's hard to see
orange
the
eyes.
black. I assume
Hmm.
that there's definitely orange. I
There
assume
is
there's also
black.
black.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
black around the white. Very small bit of black.
yeah, it's a little hard to see.
Yeah.
It looks like the Hiya. Yeah, that white's a little too white for me on the
Okay.
Hiya. I'm not sure. At least in these photos, we'll have to see it in
Mm.
person. And it
Yep.
looks like the teeth are like more brown
Mm.
than on the NECA and the Monster Arts,
Yeah.
which I think is which again I'm still not sure if I like that shade of color on the teeth or not.
Uh-huh.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, I mean, definitely I think the NECA and the MonsterArts they made them have like more of a whiter teeth, but I think Haya played it safe, so it's not like, bright white teeth.
Yeah,
Uh
Playmates tends to have bright white teeth, which are very distracting.
yes,
So yeah, I think it's better to go with a brown than with bright white teeth.
exactly. So I think they played it safe, which I think is fine. I mean, definitely they could have did more paint on the teeth, but I assume there could be possibly some issues if the paint didn't come out so well. But just having that just the extra piece of brown will make it easy to hide any mistakes.
Okay, so here we are. We're moving it around. So he's moving the neck.
Yeah.
So notice you can't. And he's going to show you. So yeah, if you move the head towards you, so
Hmm.
the neck, all that neck articulation lets you move the head towards you. So I think that looks good.
Yeah.
But if you move the head away from you, as we'll
That
see, there's
that's
there's going
when
to
the
be,
gaps
yeah, then
show
you
up.
see some big gaps. But nice, no big gap around the legs here.
Yeah, that's good. You don't have to see right through them, which I think is the issue of the six monster arts.
Yeah, yeah, and again, two joints on the knees, which is nice.
Yep,
Tail,
tail is
tail.
pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, I like the tail. So not super articulated, but I think it's
Hmm.
just as good for what Godzilla himself could do in the movie.
Yeah, definitely.
And then yeah, it's like this is all looking good. So here's the pin on the jaw. But again, you
Yeah,
don't have to look at this. You can just look at the other side.
yeah.
And then he's
Right,
got I
right.
think he's pointing out the tongue.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
the
Yeah,
tongue moves too.
yeah, that's pretty neat. I didn't realize that because from the other photos, it looked like it was either similar to NECA, where it's just kind of stuck on there, or if it's
Yeah, so
it
now
just kind of
here
moves.
the neck. So yeah, if he's looking towards you, it's good. But look, if he's looking
Yeah,
away, you can get a huge gap there.
yeah.
And also looking up. If he's looking up, you can get a huge gap.
Yeah, so you just have to you have to pose them right so you don't have the distracting
Yeah.
gap.
And again, it's like the only alternative is to just not have any articulation. Like the neck has less articulation.
Correct.
So
And
so again,
yeah,
it's always a compromise. So
yes.
yeah, here they are. So again, where do you get this? Big Bad Toy Store, $50. Big Bad Toy Store, $50. But NECAs these days sell for like $30 to $40. So
Hmm.
it's not that much more than a NECA.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I'm sold. It's
Yeah,
like
definitely.
yeah. So do you think it's what are your final thoughts here, G Forever?
Yeah, so I think in China it's roughly $38, which is I think is a great deal. But right now, as of now, like they haven't listed it for sale outside of mainland China. So I guess Big Bad Toy Store is our only option at this current moment. And it's probably easier just to go through them without having to go through finding like a shipping company and worry that it'll arrive crushed. So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, I think it's probably for the price, I think it's a great sculpt, excellent size, and decent paintwork. I'm liking it, so I can't wait to get my hands on one.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful replacement for NECA. Like
Yes,
bigger and better. So
exactly.
yeah, I think it's just great. And oh yeah, and our thanks again to Ned Chang. We'll put a link in the description to where you can find find him on social media.
Yep.
Yeah, Ned's once again has done an excellent job of showing off this figure.
Yes, definitely. And yeah, Haya is not done. They have a lot of MonsterVerse characters on the way. I think after Godzilla will be Kong, and then following Kong would be Rodan and then Mothra, and they all look amazing. So I really can't wait to see them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, more to come. It's like yeah, very exciting. All right, this is Heisenberg.
And G Forever, hope you enjoy the Haya Godzilla 2021.